Yo.
You are now listening to the smoking section.
Oh yeah.
Where you'll find hot topics.
And fire conversations.
Keep it locked.
You hear me?
Yo, what is up? Fucking podcast world, what's going on? Man, check it out. I just got my flight information for Florida. So by the time you guys hear this podcast, I'll be damn near ready to hop on the plane. Yeah, this drops on Friday. I'll be leaving Sunday. Yeah, so next week, if there is no new podcasts coming out, I'm sorry. I really do apologize. I am just fucking just swamped though, you know what I mean? But it's no excuse. But yeah, I moved apartments, motherfucking, you know, I had to coordinate with these dudes in Florida about flying out there, had to coordinate, you know, with the mother of my child, you know, coordinating with my child, and just a lot, dude. So I've been a little swamped, been a little bogged down, but it's no excuse. And now listen when I say this, right? I'm not saying that life doesn't happen, but where there's a will, there is a way, right? And I just recently read like Jocko Willink's, one of his books. I think it was like the Instructional Guide to Success or something, right? But it talks a lot about discipline, and he's one of those guys where it's like, you know, fuck that, you know, don't sleep, you know, don't take a rest day, bruh. You know, I'm not going to wait for my body to break down to take a rest day, you know, but at the same time, I'm a wicked man, you know what I'm saying? And there's no rest for the wicked. I like to get out and go get it. I like to be on the move. I like my life to consist of a light edge of chaos, you know what I mean? Just because it keeps shit fucking funky, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it keeps shit fucking funky around this motherfucker. So it's just fun, you know? It's fun to have this little bit of anarchy going on and be kind of moving. But, right, so when I say no excuses, you know, my life, for me, you know, is ran on this delicate balance of go max out, like max it all the way out. But when you have your rest days, have your rest days. Yeah. And I mean full rest days, no workout, no fucking nothing, no attending to emails, no attending to nothing, just full rest day. You, the kids, the dog, whatever. So I have my rest days, and I know I have one coming up here soon. But as soon as I get to Florida, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be busy working a lot. I got new content out for my man, Ryan Kennard. Shout out Ryan Kennard of Kennard Media. My man always takes care of me in a he is one of the best, right, at not only his professionalism, right, the way that he responds to messages, his speed, and I mean, he's a homie, right? So usually when you deal with homies on a business level, they treat you like a homie on a business level, so it's not cool, you know what I mean? It's like, these fools fucking forget that I'm choosing to pay them money, you know? Like, any of my homies that have ever had a problem with corpse collection, whether it was like an incorrect item got sent out, or maybe, you know, there was some blemishes in the print, or maybe like something crazy, you know what I mean? I've always taken care of it, like, taking care of it 100%. And so, and like, I try to be as prompt as I can. And if I don't get to them in an email, I get to them on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Like, I contact them about what's going on. You know what I mean? I just don't let these messages go unread. So yeah, Ryan is 100% professional. He is not only a genius with the camera, like his angles and the edits and everything he does, but like his turnaround time is so crazy, right? Like, it's so crazy. And he has some of the like most beautiful models, and he is an all-around package deal. Please hit him up. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be handling some more of that new content coming out. I just got some more fucking new designs I'm waiting to drop. I don't know if I want to do maybe those I probably could do those for February. But I'm trying to get some more stuff going, more stuff cracking. And we can just kind of roll with it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, as you guys know, like, this podcast started off talking about mental health and you know, social health, emotional wealth, and all these things, right? And we kind of moved away from that, but I want to get back to it. But I don't want it to be so, like, I feel like when we were doing this before, it was just so choppy, you know, like, so, like, punctuated and choppy, and it just didn't flow very naturally to me, right? So first and foremost, I promise to bring more comedy to the show. I think my ability to be able to talk open-handedly, like, very, like, open, you know, just open-mindedly, open-heartedly, and just open altogether. My ability to talk and converse this way all started with jokes, right? Like, I remember when we were kids, like, dude, we were fucking mean to each other, dude. The shit we would say to each other, like, yo mama jokes and shit, yo daddy, yo grandma jokes, all this shit. Like, I don't even know if kids do that anymore, like, you know what I mean? But I just remember, like, to be able to hang out with the big kids, I had to be able to take their jokes, you know what I mean? And some of the shit they said was fucked up, you know what I mean? But anywho, it's like, look at me now, you know what I mean? I like to think that I have a sense of humor. I like to think that I'm open-minded to different ideas, and I think I could take a joke, you know what I mean? Like, I can be the butt end of a joke. It's fine. So I promise to bring more jokes, more comedy, more laughs to the show. And one I gotta talk about, dude, today is the hot sauce. Yeah, it's the Drake sauce. My man, this motherfucker's tripping, right? So for people who don't know about the Drake hot sauce, so Drake, I guess, hooked up with some chick, right? He hooked up with this chick, right? And first and foremost, for you to be a girl who's hooking up with Drake, you're a somebody, right? Like, this fool could be knocking down all kinds of chicks, right? So I know he's got to be, like, cautious with who he's hooking up with. So I guess, and now this post was on Instagram. I seen it on the Shade Room, right? The Shade Room IG. So I guess they go to, like, the hotel, right, where they come out. Homie comes out, you know, like, his penis length was described and all this shit, his build, all this stuff. So they proceed to have sexual intercourse, right? So they're over here fucking performing sexual intercourse on each other, and to the effect where Mr. Drake, you know, finishes inside the condom. And then later goes to, you know, after they're done and whatever, you know, cuddling, whatever, he goes to take the condom off and throws it away in the restroom. Shortly after that, this young lady decided to go in the restroom and take what contents was inside the condom and put them inside of her vagina. Like, wow, dude. And what makes it crazy, the punchline is she later, I guess, ended up going to the emergency room or something like that, or, like, went to the doctor, right? She sought medical attention because she was having a burning sensation coming from her vagina due to the cause of Drake, I guess, had dumped a small amount of hot sauce in the condom to act as a I guess a contraceptive. Is that the proper term? But to use it as something to kill off the sperm. My man, first off, who is this chick? First off, you gotta be bad, bitch. You gotta be bad. You a bad motherfucker. You bad. You oof. For Drake to be taking you down, I mean, come on now. He's messed around with the best of them. So, oh, God, you so fine. Well, bitch, you so crazy. You is so crazy. Why would you go in there and stuff that inside of you? My girl. First off, I get it. You trying to have a baby by Drake. You trying to secure the bag. I get it. First off, that's a little fucked up if you ask me. But let's move on to point number 2. Point number 2 is you don't know what type of diseases or viruses this young man has. I mean, he has at least porked. Let's give a good number. Let's say 14. No, I'm going to go higher. I'm going to say 53% of Toronto. Okay, he's fucked. Let alone Malibu. Right? If Blueface is fucking 1,000 girls in 6 months, I would have to put Drake's number at 10,000. 10,000 different women. Right? So, I mean, I know he's probably got the best doctors and all that, but don't you get a little worried taking this condom and then stuffing it, inside out, inside of your body? I mean, what did she do? Did you lay on the fucking ground of the restroom upside down and pour it in there or something? Or did you just cram it in there? I don't know. It's so strange, right? And listen, now check this out, boy. Bruh, if you got to be rolling around with a little bottle of hot sauce on you to make sure that these girls don't get pregnant off of you, my boy, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just stop doing it. Just stop doing it, okay? Or get a vasectomy, whatever the fuck, right? Get that shit clipped, snipped, and tucked away. Because, my man, why do that to yourself every time you have sex with a girl? Good fucking grief, man. I know you the sixth god and all that, but god damn. My man. Help me help you, okay? If you need me to test the waters with these girls, man, shoot them my way, bruh. Oh, my God. Oh, dude, when I read this headline off of fucking Instagram, I'm telling you, I had a fucking fit. I was laughing so hard. Ladies, do better. You're gonna end up with some fucking hot sauce coochie, okay? Talk about Texas Pete. And guys, do better too. We gotta do better, man. Yeah. Talk about emotional and physical health. Oh my God, that's probably the most toxic and unhealthy thing I've ever heard of in my life. But, with the price of fame comes, the price of it. There's a price to pay. I guess that's it. But I did see a picture too I think it was on Instagram or it was on Twitter. But this fool had a little keychain hot sauce bottle. Oh my God, I was fucking dying. Anywho, yeah, I promise you guys, I'll be much funnier next time. But that's the hot sauce effect. I think that's what I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this the Drake sauce. Yeah. So, listen, I'm gonna keep posting. I'm getting ready for this trip to Florida. Right. I'm currently on my way to Lodge here with Oxnard 341. I'm on my way. I'm gonna go hang out with the fellas one last time before I leave. Hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, Corpse, KORPSX. That's where I always drop suggestions or polls for what you guys want me to talk about, things that you guys would like me to cover. Now that I'm going to be in Florida, I'll be away from my son, so I want to give you guys better content. So it'll give me a chances to research a couple things, look into a couple different things, and then get cracking on it. I hope you guys, as we continue to push forward into the future, I hope we can all come closer. Maybe we can even reserve a segment at the end for some kind of quotes, quote of the day or something, corpse quote of the day or something. You know what I'm saying? And that'll keep us grounded in this idea of building confidence or taking care of your mental health or whatever it might be, right? Helping people get through relationships. Dude, it was so crazy. I had somebody hit me up and tell me that, the podcast helped them get through a relationship breakup, through a breakup. And I was like, dude, what? What? Because when I started this podcast, when I really started recording on this podcast, taking it seriously, me and my son's mom had just broke up, and I was really going through it. Like, I was really, really going through it. And I wouldn't even talk. You would hear me talk about it a little bit on the podcast, but I would, like, be really vague. You know what I mean? And now I have the confidence and I have the, like, mental, like, fortitude to be able to be like, oh yeah, this is what happened. Or, oh yeah, you know, this is what I did. And like, I'm mature enough now too to be able to talk about, like, what I did wrong. You know, the things that I did to come to the end of this relationship. Yeah. And so to hear from this young lady, and to hear, you know, and I've even heard from it from guys, but it was really cool to hear it from a girl, right? Because it was like, I don't even know her, first off. Second off, it's like, you're a completely random fucking person right now in my inbox. Like, let's think about this. I don't know how the fuck you even came across my podcast, but God bless you, right? Second off, you hear me. You obviously listened to long enough of the podcast to hear me shout out my IG at Corpse. But to hear me shout out my fucking IG, then you went far enough to even follow me, message me, and then me look through my requests to find it, to follow you, and to answer, you know, to talk. And that has to be the fucking absolutely most humbling, right? Humbling experience, let alone inspiring example of why I continue to do this shit, right? Like, I'm not Joe Rogan, I'm not Gary Vaynerchuk, I'm not fucking Tony Robbins, I'm not any of these, like, super multi-million, billion, quadrillionaires, right? I'm a normal dude coming out of Oxnard, and I make clothes and dance for a living, right? And fucking work construction, right? I'm a normal fucking dude, but I like to have fun, and I have some really, really fucking cool friends, and I like to talk to them, and they like to talk to me, so we have a good fucking jolly good old time. Yeah. So, to you listening, and you know who you are, thank you for doing that. Yeah, thank you for doing that for me. Yeah, because me being able to serve you through these words is what I want to do. It's what I feel like my purpose on earth is for. Yeah, I would record these podcasts sometimes in hopes that one day I would go back and listen to them and remind myself of where I was, who I was, and where I'm going, right? What the mission is, right? Keeping the main thing, and trying to maintain what the mission statement is, right? And this is just all simply to have fun and to inspire each other and encourage each other to do more and to do better. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah. Again, follow me at Corpse. You can message me. I will get back to it. I'm gonna be doing the polls and stuff every few days. Suggestion box for the podcast, all that. Yeah, so if you want to hear your topic, or if you even want to make it onto the show, please inquire on that Instagram DM direct message, right? DM, slide up in them DMs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but for all of you, I love you. Yeah, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing week, month, year, and life. Yeah, until next time, I'll see all you rascals on the flip side, all right? Stay motivated out there. Bang, ba-bang, bang, ba-bang, bang, bang.